What's up, guys? It's April 29th. I'm here in the office. I've just had somebody who didn't attend their appointment, so I'm using my time wisely. Hi, guys. Welcome back. If you're new here, hi there. My name is Radia. I've been absent from YouTube for a couple of months. I just posted a video talking about, my return. I love fasting. I've been fasting for a couple of years now, not consistently, obviously. But I'm over 220 pounds. The goal weight has always been around 160-ish. But the issue I was having is that I was fasting for like 72 hours or 48 hours. Sometimes I'd break. I'd find it really difficult to work out because I had a lack of energy. So I've switched things up a little bit, and I've decided to go down the whole like fruit thing, because I've realised through doing some research that eating fruit during the week, it gives me the energy that I would love to have when I was fasting. So it gives me the energy, so I'm working out more, and I'm not putting on any weight. I'm not eating fruit just like throughout the day. I usually have one bowl of fruit, unless a day like today where I think I'm going to be pretty active. I might have some at lunchtime and then some this evening. I don't know. It's not strict. It's a lot more sustainable and flexible. Anyway, I'm in the office and I've just printed this off. It's a kettlebell workout. It says the killer kettlebells workout. I've got a few things printed and put upstairs already because I've got like a little home gym. But the kettlebell one, I gave it to my mom and now I've just reprinted it for myself. I'm going to laminate it now because when I'm upstairs working out, sometimes my mind goes blank and I can't think of, exercises to do with the kettlebells or with the dumbbells. So that's where we are. All right then, so let's get this laminated. Working out at home, I've been so much more consistent than when I was going out to the gym. It's my only like little area. I go really hard. And I guess that's why I couldn't just do the straight water fasting on workout days. I just didn't have the energy to work out, guys. I just didn't have it. I've also decided to stop weighing myself daily. I now will only be weighing myself weekly. So yesterday was a 223.4 pounds. And then I'll next weigh myself on the 5th of May. I've had my mom come around to the little gym for sessions. My son likes to work out in there. It's a very small space, but it's a nice space. Here we go. I will stick this upstairs later now. So we'll turn this off. So just a quick recap of the plan, guys. So the plan is to have fruit throughout the week. I still lose weight and it gives me the energy I need to work out. And then on the weekends, so Saturdays and Sundays, I plan to do fruit and a meal. And that meal, I want it to be low fat. This is not something I'll be doing forever. I just need something that I can do to lose the weight, but that is sustainable, that I can continue to do. And this, I think it's I wish I'd thought about this before, because I'm getting the benefits of weight loss without being like mega hungry or weak. So yeah, I'll stick that up later. Shall I be vulnerable with you guys for a moment and tell you my hugest problem area, aside from the stomach, which I'm sure is a lot of people's? It's my arms. I know that it's a lot of fat because there's like this part under here that shakes. But aside from that, they're just always so big. I feel like they're just so big. And so like on a summer's day where you probably would want to wear a vest, you won't catch me in a vest. Right, so I've got a call now. When I'm making my fruit bowl, I will take you with me. You can just hang out with me today. How would you like that? Right then, who we got next? So guys, that person, he didn't answer. And so how it works is you call somebody, if they don't answer, you leave it 5 minutes. and then you call back. And if they still don't answer, I've just checked the number was correct. I'm calling the right number. If they still don't answer, then you just DNA it, did not attend, and you have that slot where that call would have been is now free for me. What I'm going to do with my slot is work out, and I'll tell you why, guys. Because I planned to work out this morning before work. I had a disturbed sleep. I wasn't able to go straight back to sleep, and so I ended up waking up in time for work. I thought, okay, I'll work out at lunchtime. Then my partner, he came home from work this morning and he was like, on your lunch break, we need to go and collect your car. My car is in the garage. After work, I'm supposed to be going somewhere with my mom, and then I have uni at 7 p.m. So, unless I worked out at 10 p.m. tonight, which I know when you leave things, sometimes you don't get it done. I like to get things done as soon as possible so then it's done, right? Which is why I was a little bit annoyed that I didn't work out this morning. But anyway, point is, if this person doesn't answer, I'm going to call them now again. Then I'll go upstairs and I'll do a workout because I'll get 40 minutes. 40 minutes. That's enough for me to do. I think I'll do arms. And then later on, if I'm up for it, I'll do legs. Otherwise, I'll do legs tomorrow. All right, then let me try this person back. It rings a couple times and then goes straight to answer phone. So I'm going to DNA this, go upstairs and do a workout, a cheeky workout. All right, bear with me. I'll be back. So guys, here is my little home gym. I've got everything I need really. There's a treadmill there, what I'll usually work at, warm up on. We've got a bench. You can do legs on there as well. Kettlebells, dumbbells. I'll just leave my trainers up here. So it's okay. And then I've got my little area where I can sit and talk to you guys. My little name there. And here's the other things that I had up on the wall. So we've got leg day, back, shoulders, and then I'll put kettlebells there. And then anything else I want to add, I can just add it. But you know what I just realised, guys? I wasn't planning to work out now, so I haven't had any fruit yet. But I have had some orange juice this morning. So I'm just going to do a workout. I mean, I have worked out fasted before, so it's fine. But yeah, let's just not waste any more time, eh? I know that my son is sleeping across the way. However, Mama's got to work out. Well, guys, that was a little bit of a joke. I barely even sweated. I don't feel like I really worked out. I was really mindful that I was working out in between calls and it really felt rushed. And no, I wouldn't do that again. Nope. I think this is why I say it's really important, if you can, to work out in the morning, because you know that no matter what crops up during the day, that workout has been done. So I've got a really busy day of it, not beating myself up. This time I'm being a lot more flexible. And even though I've been off YouTube, guys, and being not so great with my diet, I have been working out consistently. I will say that. So working out is something I'll always try and find the time for. But I am going to try and make sure I get them done in the mornings. I think that's best. Anyway, I have a call now, my 10 o'clock. So I will catch up with you later. All right, guys. So it's technically my lunch break, but I spent half of it down at the garage. I went to collect my car. That's back where it belongs now. So usually, I tell you what I'll tell you what my routine and schedule has been looking like before I came back to YouTube, when I was doing the whole fruit thing on and off. So I would get up in the morning and I wouldn't have anything to eat. I might have a glass of orange juice, might not, just depends on how I feel. Then around lunchtime or just before lunchtime, I'd make myself a fruit bowl. Whilst I'm working, I'm eating the fruit bowl. And then when it comes to lunchtime, I'll do an hour's workout, or 50 minutes, I should say. And then that's it for the day. And if I feel really, really peckish, then I'll have a piece of fruit. That's what I'll do during the week, because I'm doing fruit during the week. Today's a bit different because I don't usually have a day where there's a lot going on. Normally I would be working out now, but I had to leave from my desk and go straight to the garage. So I worked out earlier and I plan to work out later, and I am hungry now. So I'm going to make myself a fruit bowl and show you what I normally have. I've been buying a lot of fruit lately. I personally do not like bananas. And I don't like the fact that it's touching the apples, to be honest with you. And I'm being serious. I cannot stand the smell of bananas. But let's make this fruit bowl.